Yeah, it's poison. Hey, what's up? Do I remember you? What the hell you talking about, Starboy? Hold up. Okay. Like every day. Nothing really different. I mean, shit. Same old, same old. Same shit, different day. Kind of boring if you ask me, but I mean, uh, same faces, same bullshit. My day's going. How are your days going? Okay. I did throw somebody. I did throw somebody off today. It was funny. Because they were being nosy. You know what I'm saying? They come to where I am to be fucking nosy, right? So I made them think that I was, you know, interested in somebody. You know, when you know you're being watched, you know what I'm saying? You do certain things, right? So I did that or whatever, and as soon as I did that, I saw the person that was couldn't keep their fucking eyes off of me. This little Asian group, okay? Looked directly where I was looking. Confirmation. They turned around and looked directly where I was looking. Okay? They thought they had some type of, oh, I got information, I got information. That's who they like. That's who they like. Okay. No, did that on purpose, right? Okay. You know, the person that, you know, I used to do that is nobody to me, right? I just did that to solidify something. Okay? You know, send them for a little loop. They weren't so damn nosy, right? Okay, wouldn't have to, you know, do that. Nosy. Okay. These little ass boys that follow me around. I mean, well, I mean, they're grown men, but they act like little children. You know. They're, groupies. Groupies. Groupies of mine. Kind of fun to play with them now, you know. They don't like it so much. Y'all like to play, so you know. Let's play. Let's play. All right. Tap me in, Holy Spirit. Oh my gosh, it was so funny, so funny. Mars, okay, Aries. I'm bringing sexy back, yeah. These mother don't know how to act, yeah. That's the energy I'm getting, okay. I'm bringing sexy back. All right. How do they know where you are? Because they follow you like fucking obsessed groupies. I told you, they follow you. They spend the whole of their days with you on their mind. Okay, that's why they're groupies. Groupies. That's how. You know, spend time trying to prove you're not who you are. You're not the shit, right? But their attention constantly on you lets you know that that's the opposite. Mm-hmm. And usually it's a group of motherfuckers that want you, but, you know, they can't have you. They can't have you. You know, so they act out. You know, act like children. You know, babies on the titty. Okay? For intent purposes only. The only one what? You're the only one that what? We got quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence, where clarity finds its true voice. Okay? Desert of isolation. Saving grace. Okay, so somebody being isolated could save their life. Yeah, you got a gentle release. Isolation saved your life. And they tried to use it to end it. Okay, in any way, shape, or form. Basically, these people don't know what they're doing, right? Never knew what they were doing. Okay, you know, when you're doing things like that to people who are unassuming or people who have no idea about it, right? Of course, you're gonna get over on them. Okay, you know, but that makes them feel big. You're not big because you're sneaky, because you're a liar, because you're a manipulator. You're actually a coward. I've said this how many times? I would not allow you to feel like you're big. You're cowards. You wouldn't pop that shit to our face. You know? That's why you whispered. That's why it's because you're pussy. That's why we pay you no attention. Because you're pussy. Like, nobody cares. Okay? Confirmation today. Your children are a non-fucking factor. Okay? Know that. Know that. External party situations, karmic partner, friends, family, work, other people, obligations, thoughts, feeling trapped. Third parties feeling trapped. Yeah, because karma's ripping that apart. And that's what you get. Yeah, for one of you, you know who I'm talking to. Okay? You know, it's not my fault that you got a little penis. It's not. You know who I'm talking to. Whoever I'm talking to, you're in the audience. It's not my fault. You got a little penis. It's not. I know that's why you're mad. Why you like to, you know, lash out and, you know, thrust your energy everywhere. You know, that's nobody else's fault. Okay? You know, you need to find something else to do. Divine Masculine, North Node. Flying monkeys, okay, opposition. Your flying monkeys is getting, like I said, they ass tore out the frame. Okay? And you got a Divine Masculine and a High Priestess that could be coming together, joining together. Okay, there could be somebody who, you pull their card the moment that you realize something or recognize something. Like somebody could have been oddly paying attention to you, right? But acting like they weren't. You know? Anywhere you move, they move. You know what I'm saying? You move over here, oh, now they want to move over here. You know what I'm saying? Weird shit. Weird shit. Okay, creepy. Okay, but somebody's the one. Not the two or the three. Okay, whoever this Divine Masculine is. Or feminine. Take our resonance. Let's use this way. Thank you, moderators. Oh, thank you. I'm glad y'all here too. Oh. Okay, I'll do that at the end. I forgot. Got a $20 question. I'll do it at the end. Okay, for the ones that I got. If you want yours done at the end of this live, okay. Either send it in before or when I get to the end. Okay. Send your question with the $20. Okay? Alright. Pride. Shame. Loneliness. I mean, you might as well marry your pride. You might as well. You're going to be lonely for the rest of your life. Y'all put y'all pride above anything and everything. Even if it stands in your way, especially if it stands in your way. Like someone I know, Lucifer. My slow brother who can't get his head out of his... Yeah, your father. Your father, Lucifer, yeah. Yeah, him. Over here looking all crazy. I'm in my pride, yeah. I'm arrogant, yeah. Makes you slow. Makes you blind, too. Stressed. You can add stress to the equation, okay? Content, okay? Content can be significant as well. Somebody stressed about some content that somebody's dropping. Yeah, somebody who looks dreamy, somebody who is dreamy. Somebody can be a prophet, okay? You know, I hear most readers go to witch or warlock, okay? Which is, you know, there are witches and warlocks out here. There are people who are in those positions because God put them in those positions, right? Okay, but I rarely hear people say prophet. It's like people don't want to say prophet or something. I don't get that. I don't get that. They'll go to witch before they go to prophet. Confirmation. I don't get it. But over here, prophet. You're going to hear me say prophet, prophetess, okay? Notice the staff. Somebody's feathers are ruffled. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something about a breastplate, a spiritual breastplate that you have on, okay, that cannot be penetrated. Protects your heart, protects your emotions, okay? Same thing for your mind, right? The full body armor of the Most High, okay? The helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, the shield of faith, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word, right? Thankful. Scared. One's thankful, one's scared. And you should definitely be terrified. Definitely. You have every reason to be. And I'm talking to karmics who refuse to stop kicking against the pricks. Okay, somebody be seeing ladybugs. I believe that came out yesterday on the mess deck. Somebody be seeing ladybugs. Okay. This is like a child thinking that they're smarter than you. Like you haven't lived life way before them. You know, learned lessons way before them. You know how when you're a teenager, you think, you know what I'm saying? You think that you're the only one, or you're the first one to think some stuff, right? To enact something, to sneak out, or, you know, to show up in a certain way. No. Okay, there's nothing new under the sun. That means everything. Everything's recycled. Even thoughts. Okay? Only reason you have the thoughts that you have is because you're matching a frequency, right? Okay, or the information comes in, you're matching a frequency. Okay, somebody could be on the down low, an earth sign, that's in regret. That's why you should be yourself. How many times do I have to say it? Family. So worried about family's judgment and people's judgment, so much so that you turn your destiny upside down and dump it out. You know, sneaky decision, separation, lifestyle. I told you somebody's in the closet. For some of you, others of you, it's just secrets. Okay, a closet full of secrets. Like, I know this person's body has to be like sick, or there's some type of ailment because of the energy that they sit in. Right? Okay. Dis-ease. Yeah, being in dis-ease brings dis-ease. Stress brings dis-ease. And other things. And somebody thought they were slick, and they got left. Somebody tried to play you, and they got left. You didn't even give them a chance to slither across the damn floor. You didn't even give them a chance to slither. I said, oh, you want to play, huh? That's what you think? Okay, I got you. Let's see who's really sneaky. Let's see who you know, slides on out of here without being noticed. You did. Didn't even know you knew. Got gifts. Okay, I'm getting there's a family that is ready to receive you, I want to say. They see you as a gift. Okay, terms, closed off, regrets, earth sign. We don't care about that earth sign. Golly. Person wants you to care about their little sob story. Nobody cares around fall. Yeah, all falls down. Kanye West, Selena Johnson, Justice. Where'd it go? Reminiscing. Looking at photos, good times, thinking about you, dwelling, guarded. Yeah, nobody cares. We're not gonna spend no time on no karmic shit. No, we're just not. If you don't absolutely have to know it, I'm not gonna even talk about it at all. Because I'm tired of hearing about these karmics and these readings. I really am. Past redundant. Okay. Deadline, flexibility. Yeah, somebody wants you to be flexible to a deadline that's already passed. Yeah, no. Yeah, because the walls are closing in on them. Yeah, somebody could be going to prison. Okay, jail, or this could be spiritual prison, spiritual jail. Regardless, their ass is going to be confined. Confined. Little friends can't save you, you know what I'm saying? Your little numbers that make you feel, confident behind the scenes, that doesn't matter when it comes to the Most High. Yeah, that don't matter. Most High will knock all y'all down in one breath. Okay, if he really wanted to. Yeah, but he's trying to teach you. He's trying to teach you. Yeah, y'all couldn't recognize love if it smacked you in the face. Couldn't recognize it if it smacked you in the face. It's a damn shame. Manipulation. Somebody manipulated themselves trying to manipulate you, okay? Over and over and over again. I give y'all the answers to the test. I even give y'all cheat codes, and you motherfuckers just cannot. You just hooked on phonics. 16 could be significant, 61. Caught intentions, okay, evaluation criteria, gift, oath. Somebody was supposed to check off a list, and when they got that list checked off, they were supposed to get a payday, a gift, okay, an oath that they took. Yeah, to raise speculation about you, about your money, okay, about your destiny. Boy, I would hate to be these people, or the children of these people. I would hate it. I would hate it. Gambling. Yeah, somebody gambled their whole family. Their whole family. Yeah, and they're lost. Okay, you're standing in the number one spot. They're not even in second or third place. Okay. They're not even on the chart. Alright, trump card. Yeah. Okay, the president could be significant. This may be the last president. Honestly, this may be the last president. Popping in my head is the last Trump. I remember seeing that in the Bible, right? The last Trump. Okay? Yeah, and I believe we're talking about Donald Trump. The last Trump. So something's not going to continue. Okay? When it gets to the point, alright, something isn't going to continue. 777 can be significant. Got oath. I heard blood oath. Deadline. Yeah, somebody got to pay up on a blood oath they made. While you and somebody else is closing the distance. Okay? Between the two of you. Yeah, somebody else's danger is approaching. You might want to get your shit in order. Your affairs, because, you couldn't get your house in order. So, you might as well get your affairs in order. Whether your ass is going away for life, okay? Or your life is going away. It's not death for everybody, right? Okay, but those who it's for, they know. They know they're going to go. Okay, social mask. Destiny. Somebody tried to show up to you with the mask of a divine masculine or feminine, okay? But like I said, you caught them straight out the gate. Why? Because you're not to be fucked with. Phonics. Your mothers must be proud, okay? The karmics. Your mamas must be proud. They actually are. Okay, so these are people who don't want them, they don't want their son or their daughters to do better than them. So yeah, they are happy that they made them miss out on their opportunity. They're ecstatic about it. That is some sick shit. That is some sick shit. I would never even think. Like, that type of shit would never even cross my mind when it comes to my children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just a thought crossing your mind. Like, that shit would never even, my mind would never even entertain something like that. Ever. Transcendent. Okay? Love. Something's busting through. I'm gonna keep both of them. I don't want to chance anything not good coming out. Okay? Nirvana. Okay, so somebody's finally gonna have peace, especially when it comes to love connections, okay? And it doesn't have to be romantic, just love connections, period. It's time for these motherfuckers to go into the bottomless pit. Yeah, it's time. You know, the people in hell begging for ice water. It's time for them to join those ranks. Yeah, some of them are going there. I mean, hell, the real place. You know, some people like to think that it's just a state of mind. It's not just a state of mind. Hell is very real. Don't think so? It's fine too. I'm telling you what I know. You see all the evil on this planet, and you think that there's not a fiery fucking pit. Yeah, and different levels of it at that. Has to be a place to put all of this evil, this sadistic, disgusting evil. Alright, current. I mean, near recent past. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Six of Wands. Somebody in the spotlight is being exposed as a scammer. Could be a person with a channel, a following, okay? Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Chariot. Taurus, Road, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Heavy Cancer, Ace of Pentacles. So somebody did something in your name, some type of scamming in your name, and they're expecting this to reach you. Okay, like that one time I told y'all I got a bill from collections from California, and I never had a business in California. Never. Okay, so you know, it was to make me panic and all of this and that. Why panic about something that you had nothing to do with? Okay, even if it is fraud. If God's seen it, you have nothing to worry about. Let God work it out. Okay? So if you do get something in the mail, if you know what I'm saying, you do get an email or something that talking about something that you weren't a part of or that you weren't around for, okay? That's falling back on them. It's falling back on them. So don't worry about it. These people will ruin their lives for the rest of their lives, okay? Fuck them. The moon. Yeah. This somebody driving around your house at night. Somebody in your family. Yeah, drives around your house or your apartment complex at nighttime. Weird bitch. Cancer, Pisces, or they can send somebody to do this. Temperance. Yeah, something about you being at peace. Okay, your emotions not being able to be moved. Okay, confirmation. Like I said, these are children to you. I don't give a shit how old they are. Okay? You act like a child, I'm gonna treat your ass like a child. I don't give a shit if you're 60 years old. You act like a you know what I'm saying, an adolescent brat. I'm gonna treat your ass like an adolescent brat. I don't care how old you are. 9 of Cups. Obviously, you don't care how old you are. Confirmation. Don't cry and bitch and gripe about being treated like a kid when you act like one. You act like one. Two of Wands, because in here you are one. Okay, trying to play adult. You know, kids, when we were kids, we tried to play. We'd be playing house or whatever. Yeah, these are grown-ass adults playing house. Okay, stuck in a Arrested Development. The Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's this weird ass dude that has dreads or whatever that likes to stare at me like the motherfucker want to eat me, like put me on a plate and eat me. Okay, it's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. Like the motherfucker just comes there to just they be doing this. Like what kind of demons y'all carry? Damn. You don't know if you want to kill me or golly. The Knight of Cups. Which one is it? The Four of Wands. Somebody be breaking out in hives, okay? Due to a backfire. Yeah, somebody's body is deteriorating. Somebody's body is rotting from the inside out. Okay, somebody's skin could be grayish. Okay, something about somebody's hygiene. We've been talking about that for the last few days. Okay, somebody need to wash their ass. Yeah. Under your nut, all that, especially under your nuts. Okay, for somebody stinks bad. Ten of Swords. Don't feel betrayed because I said you stink, because it's true. Okay, go wash your ass. Whoever's in the audience feeling some type of way. The Three of Swords. I know. I feel you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. You're not hiding. Five of Cups. How long we been doing this? How long we been doing this? You still think you can hide? The King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands could be heartbroken or, you know, feelings hurt and they feelings Queen of Cups. Okay, or somebody's in their feelings about the King of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. Wanting to invest in you. Okay, we're not going to talk too much about people's wants. Okay, we're going to talk about what people are doing. Tired of hearing what people want. Lacking the action. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So it's like this Queen of Cups has plenty of love to give to someone, okay? But no one to give it to. Confirmation, okay. So where does this person come in? Because I don't feel like you're paying attention. I feel like you're looking down. Like somebody could be like looking at you trying to get your attention, but maybe you know it and you're not even trying to go through that. Because, you know, when people usually do that, they usually try to fuck with you. Fuck you over for a cup. So you're not, like I said yesterday, you're not doing the... what's it called? The honeymoon phase. You're not doing the glances across the room. If you want to say something to me, then you need to say something to me. We're not gonna do the stares. We're not gonna do the crushes and all of that shit. Okay, let's grow up. Let's grow up. Okay, you know, all that's good and well when you were younger. Okay, you know, but we're grown. We're grown. Shit or get off the pot. Easy. You make it difficult. Either you can muster up the courage, okay? Either you are meant to sit in the seat or you're not. Or you're not. The Devil. Yeah, somebody's crying because they're stuck in hell, basically. Well, you're the one who made the deal. Somebody made more than one deal with the Devil. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, thinking that they can go double or nothing. The Nine of Swords. After you already owe. For the first one you couldn't complete. So you go and, you go and work out another deal with Lucifer. When you already owe, so you're already in a negative. Does that make sense to you? A negative plus a negative does not equal a positive. I mean, I'm not the best at math, but damn it. Two of Cups. Yeah, like I just said in the beginning where I tricked that idiot earlier today. Okay, because they're just nosy as fuck and they nose be up my ass. This is giving me, leading somebody the wrong way. Or making somebody think you're going one way, but you're really going another. Eight of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, so you led somebody in the wrong direction, okay? Well, the right direction for you, but you led somebody in the wrong direction by their nosiness, okay? If they wasn't being nosy, their ass wouldn't have been led in the wrong direction. The King of Swords. Somebody could be trying to employ someone to create a connection, to bring a connection back together. So somebody feels like they have all the tools that they need to move forward. Okay, we'll move forward then. The High Priestess and the Hierophants out here. Move forward then. Take the step. I feel like I need to say that. I feel like somebody's waiting for something. Y'all, divine timing is dependent on you. More so, whoever's in masculine energy most of the time, okay? Because that's the person who is supposed to take the action, right? So people are waiting for perfect opportunities to do something. They're waiting for the right time to do something. The right time, the perfect opportunity is when you actually put your feet forward to do it. Y'all are waiting for a time like it's just gonna fall off the sky. Like, oh, divine timing. You're supposed to follow your spirit's leading. So if your spirit is telling you to go forth and you're scared and you're timid and you're back here, you're not following your spirit. You will be moved out of the way. And somebody who will listen will be put in that position. Okay? Hell, God could raise up a rock to profess the gospel if he wanted to. A rock. Yeah, a stone. Okay. So what does that mean? You can be replaced. You can be replaced. And I'm talking to people who think that, they're the end all be all to someone's connection, destiny. That's how a lot of these people get themselves in the situation. They think that they're the end all be all. Like you can't leave if you so feel like it. Well, I know these people's teachers, when they was growing up, I know their teachers were frustrated as hell trying to teach these people. I'm just saying. Like, damn. Okay. Somebody can have full cheekbones. Okay, this could be a masculine. Like a little mustache right here, a little goatee. Okay. Might have a nice body. Might be like brown skin, dark skin, in between. Okay. Some of you guys could be changing up the type of person you're dating. Maybe even their background, their cultural background. Maybe y'all tired of dating people from your own cultural background. Maybe you sworn it off and you want to date people from another background. Ain't nothing wrong with that. People are watching your home. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Marriage, okay? Money magnet in the reverse. People are watching to see if you're in a connection with somebody, if you're married to somebody, okay? Because they're broke. They're broke. The cabal is broke. Yeah, they're broke. Okay? They want help from the earth angel who's protected. Yeah, no. No. Go ask your father to protect you. Remember him, Lucifer? Yeah, go ask for his protection. Yeah, the trickster. Oh, he can't protect you. Oh, he can't protect you, huh? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. You're shit out of luck. Okay. You're without a paddle up shit creek. I don't know what to tell you. That's what you chose. You gotta stick with you gotta pay for your choices. I mean, damn, everybody does. So you're not exempt from that. Okay, something could be happening in the next 3 days. Okay? Somebody's being led in the wrong direction, like I said. Okay? Guidance in the reverse. False information in the reverse. Somebody was given false information for them to go in the opposite direction of you. Okay? And they took it. because they're a fool, a buffoon. Biokinesis in the reverse. Envy, okay? Like in the face of you or something or around you, somebody may, you know, try to play it off, save face or whatever, but when they get home, they have a fucking meltdown. Do you hear me? Have a meltdown. Why? Because you're not affected. Because they can't affect you. You know, because the immaturity trying to, you know, stand in front of you with a group of people to make you feel some type of way like that's supposed to, okay? Like, what is that supposed to do to you? What is that supposed to do to you? You see what I mean by thinking like a child? They think that being mean to you with a group of people is going to make you feel outside or ousted or, you know what I'm saying? You're not a fucking child. You're not a child. So you don't respond like a child would. You do like an adult would, and you ignore the shit. Because they're children. They're children. Okay? Some of these people will never see you again, ever. Okay? Or there's coming a day where you're going to disappear and they're not going to see you again. Okay? 2, 3, 4. If they do, might be on a TV screen, on a billboard, okay, something like that. August could be significant. Hot August nights. Something's happening in August. Whatever you've been waiting for some of you, something's happening in August. Got North Carolina again. It's been coming out a lot. Okay, Leo, 5th house. Aries in the reverse. Cat. Sunday, Kentucky, alone. Last reading I said, the cat came out in reverse. Last reading I said, you know, somebody ran out of their 9 lives, okay? Somebody ran out. Ooh, what is that? Saturn? Was that Saturn? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Saturn returned. Somebody ran out, okay, of their lives. An Aries. A Sagittarius. Okay, this person could be an older male or female. Okay, who could be heavily involved in the court process. Something could be happening today for somebody. Okay, got respiratory system that came out before. Catholic. Somebody's been taken back. They're finding something out about religion. Okay, somebody's eyes being opened. We got oil rigs. Somebody could be in the oil industry. Okay. Planned proposal in the reverse. So like I said, somebody thought they were slick. That's what that's giving me. Oil, slick. Somebody thought they were slick. Okay. Yeah, they're really a lazy ass couch potato, whoever this is. Okay, they're depressing. They're never happy. Okay, a Scorpio. It's a depressed mother. Okay, constantly depressed. Never happy, but they want to know that people trust them. No, they're untrustworthy. This person slept with a sister of yours, a brother, and they want to know, do you trust me? Get the fuck out of here. So they thought having a baby with your sibling is going to hurt your feelings? Even if it did, you're over it, and they're still stuck with this sibling and a child. And a child. See, these people do a lot of permanent things in moments where emotions are temporary, thinking that it's going to affect someone else in the long run, but it affects them. What an idiot. Oh, I'm going to go stick my thing in a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of men, a whole bunch of women, and I'm going to hurt you. Are you stupid or dumb? Then you're hurting yourself. You're the one spreading yourself thin. You're the one sleeping with people unprotected. You're the one giving your body away freely. And that's supposed to hurt me? You hooked on phonics ass motherfucker. People are really slow, bro. Really slow. Like really. Okay? Something's coming together. With somebody who's not a snake. Okay? Someone who is not a snake. I'm gonna leave that right there. Earth Angel Indonesia. Somebody be Indonesian. Okay? Yeah, and if you are LGBTQ, okay, somebody's not going to be a coward. They're not going to be a coward. Okay, or they're not a coward. So this could be somebody coming out, or they're already comfortable with themselves. They don't give a shit about what the next person says. You don't pay my bills. You don't wipe my. You don't put food on my stomach, clothes on my back. Your word means nothing. Nothing. Okay, and coming from people who don't even. Their word means nothing. You know, for a man, that's supposed to be, you know, bond. Your word is supposed to be bond. But I guess, you know, there aren't any men around to teach that anymore. I guess, you know, a lot of people growing up bitch made nowadays. Females are harder than the men. This is the truth. Be mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. Well, be mad all you want. I don't care. Your anger does not affect us over here. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Star boy, they talking about you. Star boy. Ace of Cups. Current energy, okay? Love is expanding for somebody. Two of Swords, the Magician, and Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody's wishing they didn't do something up, but you did. But you did. But you did, Empress. Okay, I ain't trying to throw dubs on this, but people are like drooling over you, okay? Two of Cups. You're like... You're like this single person walking around environments and like you're untouched, like you're like this holy thing, this pure thing that nobody has laid their fingers on. Yeah, it's like everybody in the environment is like dirty. And they try to dirty you up. But they trick other people to dirty themselves up, trying to convince them that you're the dirty one, okay? Oh, come over here with us. Come over. Don't go over there. Don't mess with them. No, don't mess with them. Yeah, I heard this about them. You should come over here. Let's hang out. Let's hang out. If that alone doesn't cause a fucking question mark to arise, then boy, you need to wake the hell up. Okay, you need to wake the hell up. Okay, if somebody goes somewhere else because another person tells them to, that person was never for you. Okay, yeah, think the person who came in between and got them the hell out of your way. Okay, yeah, Six of Pentacles. Because you don't need no coward or no sitting next to you at all. If God wanted that, then the karmics would be sitting where we are. All right, what else? Queen of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, sideways. It landed right here between the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. So a mother figure trying to siphon your energy for finances. Seven of Pentacles. The Hermit, bitch, has been doing this in secret for a long time. Probably since you were a kid, for some of you. Yeah, they can be aging quickly, okay? Like I said, rotting from the inside out. Yeah, somebody's mom's looking real, looking real grandma-ish. Okay, granny-ish. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this person because they give me an air of incest and I do not want to be in that fucking energy. I don't. Okay. Death. Okay, something about inheritance. Okay. Finances being given upon someone's passing. Okay. That this mother figure tried to hide from you. Five of Cups. Tried to leave you out of because they felt what? Disappointed? That you don't fuck with them? But they don't look at the shit that they do. Somebody's mama can be slow, okay? Like mentally challenged. Three of Cups, a group of people. Listen to this mentally challenged person, so all these people are mentally challenged. Taking instruction from a dirtbag. And I do mean a dirtbag. Six Cups. Thank God whoever raised you. Because if it was up to these people, you probably wouldn't have made it. You probably wouldn't have made it to your teen years. Like these people want to devour you. Like demons devour human flesh, these people want to devour you. Okay? Yeah, and I'm picking up on some sexual abusers in someone's family. That's they're feeling convicted. I wouldn't say guilt. I mean, yes, guilt being there, okay, but it's not a guilt like I'm sorry for what I did. Ugh. Nasty. Oh my God, I can still smell it. I swear to God, like that smell has never left me. Like my abuser, my cousin, older cousin that abused me when I was a kid, I can still smell. It's so disgusting. You know how sweaty balls smell? You know, sweaty balls, right? Just picture that. That smell 10 times worse. 10 times worse, right? Let's say a person's like a heavy set and they don't really, clean themselves that well. That type of smell. Like that shit comes up in the strangest times. I don't know why. Judgment. Archangel Michael, could you get that on my energy, please? Ten of Swords. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles and Six of Swords. So a chain gang is significant. The Eight of Wands, somebody's about to become a part of a chain gang. The Four of Wands. So somebody walked away from a betrayal, walked away after a betrayal, okay? And they are making their way to a Four of Wands, okay? I'm trying to change up the verbiage here, okay? Because I'm repeating the same damn thing every day. Like, oh, this person's coming towards you, right? Okay, but they're dedicated, or they've been invested. How quickly they're moving, I'm not so sure, okay? This Knight of Pentacles here. Yes, the Six of Swords is here, but I feel like the Knight of Pentacles could slow down the Six of Swords. When attached to each other, the Knight of Pentacles slowing down this boat. You know what I'm saying? It's like too much weight being on the boat. It's like having to keep a certain speed. If you don't keep that certain speed, then the boat can sink. Okay, it's giving that because of the weight on the boat. Justice, balance. Okay. So in other words, somebody needs to pick up the pace. If not, like I said before, someone else will be added in there. Five of Swords, Justice. Okay, time's speeding up, okay? Like, there's no time to waste. Eight of Cups. And that's not to say you run out of time. No, you got plenty of time to do whatever it is that you need to do, okay? That you're tasked to do. But time is speeding up. If you haven't noticed for the last few months, time is speeding up, okay? Or disappearing. Same thing, okay? Queen of Swords. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, the Tower. Whatever someone is saying is hitting people with towers, back to back to back to back to back. Could even be what I'm saying right now, okay? Hitting people back to back to back to back. That's how the truth will hit your ass. Ten of Wands, the Hierophant. That's the Most High weighing down on you that you feel. That's the weight of the Most High. I mean, you can't throw it off. You can't throw it on somebody else that belongs to you. Two of Swords. Yeah, King of Pentacles. That belongs to you. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Devil. The whole group of you. Yeah, there's a throuple here. A throuple could be polyamorous or something like that. Incestuous, polyamorous. Ugh. Not for everybody. Okay. Like, if y'all want to go fuck each other, go do that over there. Why do y'all have to try to loop us into it? Like, bitch, we don't want nothing to do with you and your nonsense. Go do that incestuous shit over there. Go do it over there. You want to, your cousin, go do that over there. We're going to expose the shit. Because it's nasty. Quite devilish, okay? Satanic, all the way. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, something about you putting in work is knocking these towers down one by one. Okay, it's like planting explosives. Picture putting explosives on the Great Wall of China, right? And they start to blow, right? It's gonna blow one by one, boom, 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 all the way down, right? That's the energy that's given. Temperance, like you setting off something, lighting a fuse. Okay, that fuse is what it is that you're speaking. The truth that you're speaking is the fuse. Okay, lighting the fuse. And then boom, Four of Swords. Two of Cups. Somebody wants to be alone with you, spend time with you, be in close space with you. Okay. So make it happen. Four of Pentacles, the Star, Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Cups. See? Somebody worried about their family. See? Yeah, I'm going to stuff it right there. Okay? You figure that out. I'm not even about to go into that. If you're worried about your family, you're in the wrong place. You probably shouldn't even be here. Okay? Whoever you are. Whoever you are. You're not going to make it. Okay? I'm just saying. It's the truth. Page of Cups. You looking for your family validation? You know. Doesn't that sound strange to you? Oh, I'm not going to be with a person because my family says I shouldn't. Or my family doesn't like them. You might as well marry your family members then. Because what the hell are you doing? Grow some balls, man. God. Where are all the men at? Four of Cups. You don't want to hear something? Apologies, pleasant. You don't want to hear it. You're past that. Okay. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You're staying to yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Doing something yourself. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Cups. I don't know why somebody thinks that you needed them to do something. Have you needed them to do what you've been doing this whole time? So people like to really lie to themselves, and they love to believe their own lies. Okay. They just love to believe their own lies. Yet to them it's true. Right? But when the outcome doesn't turn out the way that they want it, you know, oh, it's your fault. You know, no, you lied to yourself. Yeah, dumbass. You lied to yourself. Went off on a tangent and believed it. You put an illusion in front of yourself. We didn't even have to lift a finger. You kicked your own ass. Okay? Strength. Sideways. Could be a Leo. Eight of Wands. Ace of Swords. You got some type of strong messages, a strong message coming in. Okay. I would say down low, but it seems like in person. I mean, not in person, but from one person to another. I mean, it could be down low. All right. You know, most of the come through here are down lows. Because, you know, people don't know how to fucking talk these days. They can talk shit. They can talk shit. They can do that. But they don't know how to do anything else. You know, couldn't hold an intelligent conversation. You know, they couldn't hold a press conference, or you know, they couldn't do a simple interview and answer questions. Right? They're not there. Okay. You know, I'm not the type of terrier that's going to be, you know, nice for the sake of being nice. I used to be like that. Not anymore. Not anymore. You know, I'm mean to people who deserve to be mean to. Yeah. Yeah, who deserve it. I don't do the, you just gotta do this, and what's wrong? What's wrong, Karmic? What's wrong? We don't give a fuck what's wrong. We don't care. We don't care. Do not care. I'm not gonna coddle you over here. Temperance in the reverse. This ain't that kind of channel. The Eight of Wands, I don't coddle myself, so I damn sure ain't gonna coddle nobody else. Somebody can't sleep, they have no peace, okay? And they want to project this towards you because they think if they can, then it'll go away from them. They can't. Judgment, they're not putting their judgment off on anyone, okay? It's theirs. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, for the work they put in. They're getting the check cash. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. For the work they put in. Writing checks that they ask can't cash, but the Most High can cash them. Yeah, the Most High can cash them. And he's cashing them. The Ten of Cups. Building a family. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants to build a family with you. Queen of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Pentacles. I'm tired of talking about incest. Okay, I don't know who this family member is to you. Maybe you know who they are. Okay, but this person, they can even be married. This person wants to be with you, but they know that it's wrong. Okay, so it's like they're stuck there in a marriage, but all they can do is think about you constantly. Okay, holding on to you constantly. Four of Cups, King of Cups, Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, they know that it's wrong. They know it's wrong. They know it. But they can't help it. This person could have a son. This person could be lighter skinned. This person could have a gap. Be a cousin of yours. Knight of Wands. Older cousin. Page of Cups. People feel judged by your sweetness. By how sweet you are. That makes them feel judged when they're in your presence, okay? Or your energy. Because that points out to them how nasty and wicked and hateful they are. You're still loving. You're still kind. You know what I'm saying? You're polite. You're nice to people, right? But you're not no pushover. You ain't no punk ass. You know what I'm saying? And they just cannot compute the two, right? How are they nice? Like, how are they able to do that? And they're not faking. And they're not, well, you would know if you did the healing work. You would know. You'd be able to understand it. But, you know, you won't ever understand it. Seven of Cups. Because you like to be in confusion. You like to be, you know, deaf and dumb. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's shocked that you're still getting something, okay, that something still belongs to you, okay? It got your energy signature on it. Eight of Pentacles. And not necessarily something that has to come towards you. Like I said all the time, you are the Ace of Pentacles. You are. Okay? So them trying to keep something from you, okay, because they would need it to move forward, you don't. You don't. Okay? You're not defined by a thing, a trinket. Okay, things that you cannot take with you when you leave here. Yeah, those things don't define you. The Tower, and that's where they fucked up. Okay, amongst many other places. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, destiny is pushing its way through. Something has to happen now, like right now it has to happen. Okay, so destiny is causing the Tower. Tower, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. Something's being forced through. Okay, Two of Pentacles, which is knocking these people on their ass and out of the way. Dazed and confused. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, and this bitch got an attitude, okay? Paying attention to your business. A Queen of Wands, male or female. Mind your business, bitch. You wouldn't have those problems. The Hermit, Four of Wands. Somebody could be spending time at home, okay? Somebody could be a homebody. Somebody could just, like I said up here, somebody could want to be in close proximity to someone, spend time with someone. Okay, I'm not going to mention that anymore. Okay, do it or don't. Four of Swords. High Priestess, the Magician, the World. Somebody's about to disappear. Houdini. Somebody's about to pull Houdini. Could be disappearing on someone. Maybe someone's not taking initiative, like I said. I swear, you don't give any room for any, like, the bullshit, okay? Timidness, fear, okay, things that you don't give into. So when you sense it in somebody else, you're out of there. Quick. Quick. Okay? Because it tells you everything you need to know about whoever the person is, okay? You know, they're still in fear. They're still living in, you know what I'm saying? Being a yes man or yes woman to other people, okay? You can sense it. You can sense it. The moment you sense it, get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there. Because you know how much work they have to even do to make it to where you are? That they're not going to do. So, leave. Leave. Death. You know how many fish there are in the sea? Yeah, me either. That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. Okay. They are not the end all be all. They are not the best archetype of a male or a female. They're not. Okay. Plenty of people who are better than them, who show up better than them. The devil. These people bring death, destruction. Steal, kill, destroy. Devil, death. Okay. 2 of Wands. Somebody be knocking on death's door. Or death is knocking on their door. Page of Swords, justice. The Page of Wands. You're going to see some type of justice. Like right before your eyes. Okay? 6 of Wands. Somebody's moving forward in their career. Okay? Something that you do on a platform or something like that. Knight of Swords. Somebody's moving forward quickly in their career. Okay? 5 of Pentacles. Yes, people that feel left out now, they're really about to feel left out, unseen, deserted. 4 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Same way they wanted you to feel. But the way that they felt the whole time, they wanted you to feel it. 2 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Now they're looking for help. Somebody's looking for somebody to give to them, to support them, to give them money. Yeah, somebody lazy. Yeah, that's what happens when you can't support yourself. Now you're running around. You don't have a place to stay, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of. But you're running around here asking people to let you borrow money that you can't pay back so that you can go pay them for spiritual work. As if it's going to work this time. Then you fuck yourself up some more. Last one, Spirit. 4 of Cups. 3 of Cups. So something's decreasing. Okay. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Somebody doesn't want to reunite with someone. They don't want to see someone again. Okay, this could be you or someone else. Yeah, somebody doesn't even want to lay eyes on someone. Somebody that doesn't want to come across someone. Somebody just doesn't want shit to do with somebody. Okay. The Empress. And you don't have to have shit to do with them. The Emperor. Look, there's your partner right there. There's your partner right there. It could be same thing for some of y'all. There's your partner right there. Right there. 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you let the hurt motherfuckers be hurt. Okay, King of Pentacles. I'm not even gonna mention him no more, cause he's a non-fucking factor. Nobody cares if you're famous. Fuck your fame. Yeah, how about that? Ace of Swords. Spirit agrees. Yeah, fuck your fame. Nobody cares about your fame. The hell does that mean? It means you're probably more of an asshole. Is what it means. Okay, for the most part. Alright, beloved, I'm gonna leave it there, okay? That is your read. Who did we just do? Taurus, that's your read, okay? Yeah, I feel like as long as you keep on moving, as long as you keep your eyes peeled, I feel like there is nothing to stand in your way. Okay? There is no blockage. Okay? Unless you allow for a blockage. Okay? You're advanced enough to know when to move, know when not to. Okay? Know when to connect to someone or when you need not to be. I don't know why I said that in that way, but you know what I'm saying. You're a master. You're a master. Okay, you and somebody, you're past the Empress energy. You're past the Emperor energy, okay? Like, you're not even in this tarot deck anymore, right? But you have to come out. You have to have representation in the tarot deck, so the Emperor, the Empress is going to come out, right? The High Priest is going to come out, okay? But you are past the tarot deck, whoever I'm talking to. You're out of the tarot deck, the suits and the tarot deck. You graduated. You graduated. They need a whole new tarot. They need to make a whole new tarot for you. Whole new tarot. All right. Thank you for donating. I appreciate you, moderators. You know I appreciate you always. Shadow work. Do it. Okay. Don't hold off on it. Face it head on, so you don't have to deal with it later. You don't have to go back to anything. If you do it right the first time, you do not have to revisit it again. All right. All right, that's it. I love y'all, beloved. I'll holler at y'all later. Be safe. I'm proud of y'all. Okay, keep doing what you're doing, and that's it. Deuces.